Like very few people are happy with their schooling because what are we trying to optimize for? You give a one-to-one tutor that can find out if you're dyslexic, an audio learner, a video learner, visual learner, or otherwise, and they're just constantly adapting to you and bringing you information at your level.
Dude, I want to get that.
It's the most transformative thing ever.
Is anybody doing this already?
So, with kind of charity that would support Imagine Worldwide, run by my co-founder, he's been deploying adaptive learning tablets into refugee camps around the world with the Global X Prize for Learning winner, 1 billion on them, teaching kids literacy and numeracy, 76% of them in refugee camps in 13 months and 1 hour a day. Now the goal is to bring language models to all these kids. And you have an AI that teaches a kid and learns from it, and then that data can feed a better AI. You create a lovely system that's just learning and adapting. And a kid in Mogadishu is like a kid in Manhattan, is like a kid in, London. Once you have a generalized learning AI, you can really proliferate that around the world to
What do you think this
customize.
does to education? Because this is very interesting. Like, okay, now I'm just spitballing here, but uh, let's say that I want to homeschool my kid. I
Yeah.
would never do that in a million years because I don't want to turn into a teacher. So, but if I could perform just the sort of babysitting function and I give my kid a tablet that has an AI that knows exactly what I'm trying to optimize for, either for this year or for the next 12 years or whatever, and it then calibrates to my kid, knows what they're good at, how they learn, and then knows how long they're engaged, when they're distracted. Now I want the little Gigi ping
These,
ping that's like
yeah.
reading their eyes. Where are they looking? What are they doing? And I know that there are like certain frequency things that you can do where it's like, oh, if I hit them with this piece of knowledge, they're not sharp at this yet. So I need to hit them with it every
Yeah.
27-minute increment or
Or
whatever.
variable reward schedule or whatever.
Exactly.
You will transform education, but you can
How
also
far
make
out are
it
we from that?
a couple of years. Again, what happens if you have 1,000 GPT-4s? You'll get there.
Mm.
No, it's just, again, we're just, right now, we've got the building blocks, but we haven't got the design patterns. The stuff right now is literally iPhone 2G. We're just getting to the App Store stage, copy paste. And so that's the biggest transformative change because how much would you pay for your kid to have an optimal education
How much would I pay for that? I would pay for that right now.
right now? So do we have the technology to do it? Yes. Does it take time to build it properly? Yes. How long does it take? A year or two? And so this is the biggest transformation we've ever seen for education. Again, human
Jesus.
flourishing, because that can also bring you the information about autism or multiple sclerosis or
Mm.
the best filmmaking techniques. Again, everyone's thinking one-on-one. You should think 1 to 1,000, and then you optimize the 1,000. You get rid of all the general knowledge, you make them specific.
What do you mean by that? Say that in a different
So
way.
GPT-4 knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask it about like the most obscure things. Does it need all that knowledge? No. You've bulked, now you have to cut. And then you have a specialist model for calculus that knows
So I'd
everything.
actually have different teachers.
Different teachers, and then a teacher that basically brings these teachers together and tells them, yeah, this is what Tom's like. He's a bit cranky in the mornings, but then he wakes up in the afternoon. Because even in the best schools, a teacher has 1 to 20 attention for all the kids. You'll have a whole bunch of AIs for you and for your
Mm.
kids. And again, are you a visual learner or are you an auditory learner? Do you have dyslexia? Can our system at the moment adapt to that?
No,
No way. Can the system that I described adapt to that?
instantly.
Do we have the technology for that?
Yes.
Is it going to happen?
Yes.
This is the thing.
It's a call and answer show now. I love
But
this.
but then, if you're homeschooling your kid, do you want the kid to be by himself? What if you had 10 kids together
Mm-hmm.
and the AIs were encouraging them to interact with each other in a positive way and build stuff together and share knowledge?